How's it going, PokeMoshPit? I got an Ubers match here for you against someone by name of Kameloxyx, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to go back and look at the team preview for a second, you'll notice that we're using 5 of the exact same Pokemon, just in different orders. Him bringing a Reshiram and me bringing a Ho-Oh for a different 6. But I led with Genesect. We both said it was okay to use those, and, you know, a couple of unreleased Dreamworld things, as you're going to see in a little bit. But I led with that, thinking he was going to lead with Groudon, you know, maybe get the download and the Ice Beam and whatnot. Not really sure what his logic was for leading with Reshiram, but it worked out, seeing as how he scared me off into Ho-Oh, who didn't end up taking the Blue Flare, but I'm okay with that, since, you know, I do have a really nice base spec D anyway. Just going to go for the Earthquake on the switch into Groudon, and I believe we're all caught up now. He sets up the weather, which is going to be, you know, pretty good for me. Seeing as how I see here that he's an offensive set. He's faster than me. He does set up his Rock Polish. Instead of, you know, me hitting him with the Sacred Fire first and then getting T-Waved or hit with the Stone Edge immediately after. I personally thought if he did have the Rock move that he definitely should have hit me there. I'm not sure as to why he tried setting up right there, knowing that I'm a Ho-Oh with the boosted Sacred Fire, as a matter of fact. Maybe he overestimated Groudon's natural defensive bulk, or maybe thought I would be scared of the Stone Edge or whatever. I don't know. At least you're bulky Groudons anyway, so I wasn't too intimidated by it, to be honest. But he predicts my switch. For a second time, it works out good for him as he's able to set up a Home Claws with Zekrom. This being a max HP and max defense Groudon, I'm pretty damn confident I should be able to take an Outrage. So I do, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and hit him with a T-Wave so I can outspeed him next turn. But I go for my Rocks right here because I know after lefties, barring extreme variations in min-max, I feel relatively safe going for my Rocks here, knowing I can live with a little bit, and if he's trapped in a 3-turn Outrage, I can definitely hit him with 1 Earthquake before he decides to get out of there. So that's what I do. He does pull the 3-turner, and I am going to go for an Earthquake, and I get a crit, which is really unfortunate, but it actually ends up helping him here in a little bit, as you're going to see. But it does let me get my Rocks up, but at the same time, it puts me in, you know, a little bit of a more stickier situation, as he brings in his Genesect, gets exactly the download he wants, and gets the special attack, since he knows that because of the just the way I took the Outrages, I have to be obviously physically defensive, so he might as well go into this, pick me off. And now I learned that he's Life Orbed, so I don't really have anything aside from Ho-Oh that really wants to take a hit, and I'm glad he doesn't have Rocks up, otherwise I would be in trouble. But I'm relying on my own natural, you know, special defense bulk to take that hit, and I don't really take it very well, but that's sadly probably the best thing I have for it, and I miss my Sacred Fire, which I had no idea could happen up until that point in the match. I was confused, I was upset, I was like, what is going on? Did I miss something? And then they're like, yeah, Sacred Fire is 90 or 95 accuracy. I forgot what somebody said. Not 100, but still close enough to hit the majority of the time, surprise you, you know, in moments like these. And right here, it's pretty much down to whether or not I win this speed tie, whether or not I lose right now. And seeing as how the video is still going on, my Genesect did in fact win the speed tie and hits him with a download boosted, sun boosted flamethrower. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, Reshiram comes in. I do not know what item it is, but I kind of want to stay in anyways and find out. So I go for the Ice Beam. It's the only thing I have that'll hit him neutral. Plus, with, you know, with the +1 download, it should hit nice. Does a little over half. You know, Ubers will be Ubers and whatnot. And he's just gonna take me out with a Blue Flare. I really don't mind, since Genesect, you know, in my situation was not really gonna be that good. So, anyways. We learned that he's Life Orb, so I can easily come in with Mewtwo, you know, pick him off with a Psy Strike, and go from there. So, Reshiram's down. Despite the fact that I really wanted to use Ho-Oh, I kind of, you know, got out of that frying pan, and he brings in a Dark right now. I believe Mewtwo is my last one, owing to Ho-Oh's little mistake earlier, which definitely, you know, cost me a bit of my momentum. But I don't know if he's running Scarf or not, so I might as well go for the Aura Sphere. I have nothing to lose except for, you know, the match at this point, so I'll just go for it, and it turns out I'm faster, so maybe he was bluffing it or something of the sort. Did not really fall for it, since I figured that this was my last Pokemon, I might as well. So here we actually end up doing the exact same moves on the exact same turns. He tells me immediately after. We both set up the Calm Mind here, you know, we're both running positive speed natures, and he wins the speed tie in this one, goes for the Psy Strike. And I actually did go for the Psy Strike on my turn, so we're both +1. calm-minded and everything like that. Gonna go for mine. If you're looking at the damage, it's gonna do somewhere around the same neighborhood. But because he's got rocks damage, it's going to be doing a little bit more. So we're at roughly the same, and I actually win the speed tie right at the end to win the game. So that was a fantastic match. Any way you slice it, I would have gladly uploaded it to any channel, regardless of the way it turned out. Just because of we used the exact same pokes, you know, it was interesting. But that's going to be the game for today, guys. So if you enjoyed it, go ahead and rate, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Both channels will be in the description if I can find them, and I will see you guys later. Peace.